PlaqueBoyMax is one of the fastest growing streamers out now. Out of nowhere, he became the go-to streamers for rappers trying to build up motion for their new projects.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all know y'all see the title and the thumbnail. Do y'all think PlaqueBoyMax sold his soul? Do you think streamers sell their soul? I can tell you for sure, it's a lot of shit I cannot speak on that I have firsthand knowledge about these streamers that I'm not going to speak on for my own safety. You understand what I'm saying? Because, nigga, help! These motherfuckers here, boy, I'm trying to tell you. But I know a lot about a lot that I can't talk about. You know what I mean? But I'm going to let you know that people do be selling their soul. Some of these streamers and just people in the industry in general, some of them be doing some evil, demonic shit. Ritual type shit to get on. I'm just saying.
Here, it appears that Plaque has proven himself to be the next Kai, Aiden, or Speed. He's getting all the big cosigns from celebrities, and he even signed a record deal worth millions. In all aspects, PlaqueBoyMax made it, but many have been questioning how exactly did he do it? Was it all hard work and dedication, or is there a far more sinister story behind the success? PlaqueBoyMax's sudden rise in the streaming world has left people asking if he sold his soul to make it to the top. The more you look into him, the more this becomes obvious, as he himself has been telling us he sold his soul for a while now. Now, selling your soul isn't necessarily signing a contract in blood with the devil. More often than not.
But listen, y'all, YouTube and Meta might owe you up to $1,000 if you or your child grew up on social media. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health issues, you should hear this. Recently, a jury just ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role in designing and promoting addictive platforms. They know that their apps can cause anxiety, depression, or body image issues, but they never shared those risks with us. They never made us sign anything that we knew the risk. They just maximized their profits. And the recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of those decisions. But you better not worry. Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm that they have caused. Click the link in my bio to take a very short questionnaire quiz, because you might be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. That happened too, though. That happened too. But that don't necessarily mean that's what you did.
It's compromising your morals and going against what you believe in to get whatever it is you desire. Now, I believe this is exactly what PlaqueBoyMax did to climb to the top. In a previous stream, we can see him talking about how they try to make him compromise himself in order to grow.
Bro, there's certain things we all have morals. That's too far, bro. Bro, y'all can see, even though I was in Miami smacking my ass doing all kind of crazy, bro, like, and their CMB on my hand, you should never, ever let go of your morals, ever. Bro, I'm not walking down Melrose in public with a diaper. So the fact that it feels like niggas sexualize me in a weird way that I'm not comfortable being sexualized. And it's like, okay, I understand they probably don't see it like that, but I see it like that because that's what's happened. Guys, I'm literally on gay Twitter, all type of hitting on me thinking I'm not. And it's like, bro, now I'm getting back in the car, I'm expressing myself, and Ron smirking.
While he claims he refused to sell out, his actions tell us otherwise.
I guess I sold my soul. I don't have no words to say.
In this video, we will discover the exact moment PlaqueBoyMax sold his soul. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about PlaqueBoyMax. Let's get right into it. PlaqueBoyMax is one of the most popular streamers out right now. If you have been on social media lately, chances are you have seen him all over TikTok and Instagram. He clearly seems to be the next big streamer, taking the 4th spot at the top of the streaming world. If you're like me and don't really pay much attention to these streamers, then you might have not even realized when PlaqueBoy became famous. It was like 1 minute to the next, he was on top of the streaming world.
See, I will say this though, it's a lot. Some people be selling their soul, and others, bro, others be industry plants. Industry plants is a thing. When you see somebody just come out of nowhere and it's like you never heard of this person, you never seen a clip of this person, and this person goes from 15,000 views, 15,000 followers or something like that, and all of a sudden he's with FaZe and he's with Will Smith, and I'm not saying PlaqueBoyMax is, but it is a little suspicious when you never heard of a nigga, you never, like, I know it's a lot of people that never heard of me. So if I went from 800K to 1.8 million in the next 3 weeks, then a lot of people be like, oh, this nigga's an industry plant. But I have the work to back it up. you can go on my video and see I've been doing videos for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Literally. Like, it's probably a video on here from, I'm sure it's a video on my channel from 10 years ago. Let me check real quick. But like, you can see the work. So you would never be able to really like get away with calling me an industry plant. Yeah, bro. This video I posted, this video I made, let me see. Because some of these videos private. The first one that's not private, I'm trying to find it because I'm on my channel. So, but yeah, the very first video I probably ever did is right here. And I'll actually react to my first video on this channel probably later today. March 15th, 2017. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I know Max was streaming it, but where did you like blow? Like when I watch DDG, it's like, okay, I know you're not an industry plant. Casanat, like, okay, I seen you come up. I seen you start off and then slowly get bigger and better. But it's like, Max, bro, I seen you. One day you was streaming in your damn, in your room, wherever you from. Next day you was with FaZe and maybe doing bad. What the fuck? What
that happened? You always have to examine their rise because it usually reveals everything you need to know about them. Before all the fame took over PlaqueBoyMax's life, he was a regular New Jersey kid. He grew up in Jersey playing basketball for his high school team and living like all teens do. He knew early on that he wanted to be a content creator, and this led him and a couple of friends to create a YouTube group called Basement Boys, with the channel for the Basement Boys making it to around 200k subs before the crew split up. Plaque didn't let this stop his content creation dreams, eventually deciding to pursue his YouTube career on his own. In 2021, PlaqueBoy would create his Twitch account and decided he would start streaming. Since he had finished high school and was set to go to college, he knew that he would have to convince his parents to allow him to pursue streaming instead of school. So he created a Google slide presentation to show his parents in order to convince them to allow him to stream, which he eventually did and became a full-time streamer, and it eventually paid off.
I'm telling y'all right now, bro, 5 Star is one day gonna be a brand, bro. That's just gonna be like a brand, my nigga, like some known shit. Like, it's gonna be a movement, nigga. I promise you guys, bro. It's gonna be a movement. It's gonna be a collective. No, bigger than merch, bro. More than merch. I'm telling y'all.
He manifested that shit,
for me to just say. But I'm just telling you now because no person off YouTube, I never was that into fashion until I got more into it recently. But look, 5 Star is gonna get to a point, bro. Like, it's gonna be the biggest brand to come out of some YouTube shit.
This video very simple, bro. It is August 5th, right? 2:44 a.m. I'm just motivated as usual. 5.5k. YouTube's doing great, right? Twitch 2.7k. Twitch is doing good, averaging about 60 viewers. 510 on Twitter. Actually averaging like 90 viewers on Twitch. Low-key, can't, whatever. 510 followers on Twitter, and then 427,000 on Instagram. Now look, bro, this is our month. I'm not saying no cap on our numbers. We're about to take off, bro. Look, we're about to take the hell off. I'm not worried about none of this, bro. August is gonna be our biggest month to date, and I'm gonna post this when I'm right, bro. Watch what the hell we about to do.
PlaqueBoy started his streaming career like many others, doing reactions on stream, gaming on stream, and whatever else was trending. While this gained him some recognition, it wasn't what made him the PlaqueBoy he is today. For 3 straight years, PlaqueBoy was streamed to moderate success with no major breakthrough moment. That was until just last year in 2024. Last year, out of nowhere, Plaque was approached by FaZe Clan and was signed to the streaming collective. This was his big shot that he was waiting for. Not long after PlaqueBoy joined FaZe Clan, his popularity shot up to new heights.
But my question is, how many followers, like how did he get on FaZe's radar? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be an industry plant without knowing you're an industry plant. You know what I'm saying?
Which led to PlaqueBoy developing his In the Booth series. He would invite rappers to his home studio to make a song right on live. PlaqueBoy would cook up the beats, and the rapper would make the song right in his bedroom. These In the Booth streams blew up and took PlaqueBoyMax to new heights. Soon, he went from a few hundred people watching to hundreds of thousands. When rappers started seeing how much eyes he was attracting.
Boy, if you don't get your Hollister advertisement looking ass, boy. Help! My name is PlaqueBoyMax for Hollister. Stupid ass!
They all came knocking. This is when he started getting many viral moments. PlaqueBoy would end up doing a viral stream with Little TJ that went left after PlaqueBoy told Little TJ he couldn't smoke in the Airbnb he was staying, causing Little TJ to storm off the stream.
Oh, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like, smoking here, I'm gonna have to set this bitch down. Like, this stream done. Oh. Y'all to the back.
When this went viral, it only put more attention on him. After this, he started getting even more high-profile guests. People like Central C would do the stream with Plaque, and it ended up being his most watched stream with over 100,000 people watching live.
Damn.
Even Will Smith ended up on his stream, attempting to promote his upcoming album. One recent guest that attended his stream was
Will Smith has an upcoming album? Or had an upcoming, what the fuck?
Than Lil Baby.
This like
stream once again went viral, as people were accusing Lil Baby of trying to scam PlaqueBoy.
I see you rap. What's the word, bro?
You want buddy? See, you already fucked yourself.
What you mean?
I tell you.
Hold on, what you mean?
You got a budget of money down, you finna make. Ain't like no.
It's a lot of niggas.
Be on your side.
But look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the same time PlaqueBoy was doing streams, he was making his own music on the side, dropping mixtapes independently. Even this ended up being successful for PlaqueBoy, as he recently signed a major deal with Capitol Records. It looks like PlaqueBoy can't do anything wrong, and his time in the spotlight has finally arrived. You might be saying, if Plaque grinded for 3 years straight, how did he sell his soul? Well, I would tell you the exact moment he sold his soul. The moment PlaqueBoy joined FaZe Clan, he was groomed to sell out. While all of these streamers look independent and like they're doing their own thing, that's not what's really taking place behind the scenes. FaZe Clan is a part of the elite Hollywood talent agency called UTA, United Talent Agency. If any of you watching this video saw my video on the exact moment Kai Cenat sold his soul, you would know that Kai and many other top streamers are all signed to
I didn't know
UTA.
FaZe Clan was signed to
UTA is the biggest and most powerful talent agency in Hollywood. They don't only represent streamers, they represent artists and some of the biggest actors like Channing Tatum and Seth Rogen. UTA is as Hollywood as it gets, and when you see them involved, you already know there's some Illuminati activities going on. UTA is in the background controlling everything these big streamers do. Remember, like I always say, when anyone starts reaching the masses in a grand scale like these streamers are, they always send their agents to take over and control. Those who run this world know that money would make people do anything, so they know that they can control anyone they want with the right size check. When PlaqueBoy joined FaZe Clan, he also signed with UTA, becoming their new streaming puppet. PlaqueBoy started doing all the things other streamers were seen doing. Many members of FaZe Clan like Lacey play with their sexuality on stream, pretending to be gay for content.
Me, this is who I've been feeling like for years now, and I'm finally ready to come forward to the world and let everybody know that this
shit is crazy, bro.
My name's Lacey, I'm gay, and I like dick, and you're not gonna do anything about it. But I'll say it right now, I don't give a fuck. I sold my soul. I went to a red room. Cheezer, Convy, Aiden, and Tov came in with red robes on, and they had blood stains dripping down their mouths. They walked up to me, walked around in a circle, and started doing a bunch of weird spells and shit on me. And I walked out after that, checked my bank account, $2 million in the account.
This is strategic, and it is orchestrated by those behind Lacey like UTA. This is why when PlaqueBoy joined FaZe Clan, he began acting fruity too. There are many videos of
See, like, cause it's like, okay, you weren't never doing this, gang. You weren't never doing this. And then you just joined some talent agency, joined FaZe, and now you twerking? Like, it's a lot of shit that I noticed, like, you know how they say in Hollywood, like if the man put a dress on in a movie, they you know they got him. If you see a streamer start twerking, putting on lipstick, acting gay, you know what I'm saying, playing with their sexuality, acting like they LMNOP community, I ain't got no problem with the LMNOP community. But it's like, bro, if you want LMNOP community, how you just all of a sudden get LMNOP community? At the same exact time, you just so happen to start blowing up, and you got Will Smith, nigga. You ain't just DM Will Smith and be like, hey, you want to come on stream? He was like, yeah, where you at? I'll pull up. That ain't what happened, bro. Somebody put that together. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that's when the shit gets scary. And then you talking about they came in with red rose and blood. It's like, bro, okay, you might be joking, nigga, but I'm scared, nigga. You feel me? Nigga, I'm scared. Because what if you ain't joking? And why do y'all all do this? All of y'all. everybody except I don't think Castanet has done like played like he Element OP, like he Fruity, but every other streamer got play Fruity, bro. Why is that? Aiden Ross, that's literally how he got on, was really like embarrassing people. Humiliation rituals, like
PlaqueBoy acting fruity on stream.
See that? Because if you want a burger, eat a burger. If you want a french fry, eat a french fry. That was not there. That was not. Why are you arching your shit on my bed?
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Wait, what did he just do?
Hey, yo.
what the fuck?
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Wait, what did he just do?
Hey, yo.
No, that's actually insane.
He's doing this because those behind the scenes are telling him that if he wants to make it to the top, he has to behave this way.
Right.
For example, the clip I played at the beginning of this stream was a clip where PlaqueBoy is calling out FaZe Clan for trying to make him wear a diaper. He was complaining because he felt that FaZe had rigged a challenge to make him lose and have to wear a diaper on purpose. PlaqueBoy also called them out for trying to make him appear gay. This was PlaqueBoy bringing awareness to how they try to control him. But PlaqueBoy didn't leave the industry when he saw this. Instead, he got further and further involved in it.
And that's the difference. See, if you find out, if you don't know about it, if you don't realize what's going on and you do it, that's one thing. But once you find out what's really going on, once you find out what's happening, once you find and you know what's going on and you still do it, that's the moment where you sold your soul. That's the moment right there. That's the moment. Because it's one thing if you know you getting played, and if you don't know you getting played, if they just playing you, it's like, okay, you don't know. But once you realize, and then you still, now it's a choice. Now you're deciding to, nah, bro.
Going deeper and deeper into the industry, he was even taken to a Diddy party with members of his FaZe Clan, where he saw the dark side of Hollywood.
What is the most demonic you've seen in LA?
There was this one party went to, you feel me? Not gonna lie, bro, that shit some nut gang that no kids, nobody should be seeing. It was just getting on the balcony, you feel me? That shit was like already some. Yeah.
Like Banks took me to a Diddy party. We left this party. I'm not gonna say too much about the party.
Let me tell y'all. Let me let him finish first.
It wasn't really a party. Just know it was on the top floor of a hotel. And there was no pictures or videos allowed.
Instead of
now, let me tell y'all about LA. I've never went to a LA party because I ain't went to a party, nigga. Like a real party and like really stayed there and partied probably since I was like 19. I'm 27. But let me tell y'all about a party I got invited to in LA. I get invited by this dude who was very rich. I would go to like networking events where like everybody got on suits and they serving wine and shit like that. I would go to meetings and network events and like stuff like that. But a real party where it's like loud music, everybody, never been to that. But I got invited to one. I got invited to a few of them, right? Biggest celebrities you can, Drake parties, Future parties, fucking a bunch of LA rappers parties you can get invited to if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows whatever, right? So I knew a person that knew a person that knew a person that invited, and I ended up getting invited. So I was gonna bring me and my homie G-Dot. And they said the dude called me when he got to the party. I'm like in the crib, like, you know, smoking, music playing, like kind of getting ready for the party. Didn't really want to go because I ain't the party type, but I'm like, okay, maybe I can go make some business connections or whatever, right? They say the party started late as hell, right? So I call the dude I knew a nigga that was at the party. He said, "Hey, bro, yeah, I'm at the party now. When you coming?" I told him like, "Yeah, I'm on the way, whatever." He said, "Yeah, okay, cool. They gotta prick your finger before you get in, and then they take your phone and shit. So I'm just calling, making sure you come to make sure you can get in and shit before like whatever." I'm like, what nigga? Prick your finger? Take your phone? The fuck, nigga? I'm not. What the hell? What you mean prick your finger? Bro, they was literally pricking your finger and getting a little drop of your blood. And you had to do that to get into the party. Then once you got into the party, they took your phone. Like once you got past the pricking part, they took your phone. Nigga, that sound like a big ass devil sacrifice to me. I don't want to go. Nigga, if I must have took my clothes, I must have went in there with my mans. I said, hey, boy, he said, oh, hell yeah. I said, yeah, oh, hell no. Last time I talked to that nigga, because he was he already got his finger pricked. I'm like, nope, bloop. Never talk to that nigga a day in my life again. You know what I'm saying? Never, ever. Didn't go to the party. Nigga, I rolled up another blunt, took my clothes off, and sat my ass in the living room, smoked, and then went on the drive in my new Corvette. Y'all, boy, I'm trying to tell you, gang, it's a lot of weird, especially in LA. When these niggas be moving to LA, nigga.
Running from the industry, PlaqueBoy doubled down and kept climbing. He was eventually rewarded with the co-sign from all the big celebrities, pushing him further and further into the industry. At this point, PlaqueBoy is just another industry puppet. This is something his own close friends bring up time and time again. In this stream, his friend called out PlaqueBoy subtly for taking a deal that prevents him from saying what he really feels.
But you have to be quiet, or be quiet on what you think or believe.
I remember him, because I remember he said, this dude right here, he had said something on like Max's behalf because Max couldn't talk about it or some shit.
Or not take 5 M's, but you can say what you want to say. Put it down in chat.
Why did you just ask that question? And why did you just pat my shoulder? I'm just asking.
I'm asking questions, bro.
That's that weird.
You can never say what you think, like, ever.
First of all, I never took no deal like that.
I'm not asking you, gang. I'm asking him. It's a hypothetical.
Go ahead.
Stop getting mad. All right, like, come on, bro. You can't say what you say ever. Like, it's like a time limit.
No, just
like
certain things, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Is it like only for a couple years though?
I don't know.
I'm taking out like those 5 M's, bro. Realistic.
Are you? I think I would take it. Are you?
I'm taking that shit.
I'm asking, like genuinely, why are you asking me? Can you explain?
Who was asking you, bro?
You just looked at me.
He
asked the chat.
So what they'll do is in these contracts, they'll put so you can't speak negatively about this person or this brand. You can't reveal certain secrets or certain information. You can't say certain things about this group of people. Or if this happens, you can't support Black Lives Matter or something. Like they'll put shit like that in your contract for real. You know what I'm saying? And then give you a bunch of money. And then when some shit go left or you find out they eating babies or doing whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing about it legally, or they get to take all your money. They get to do all this, and they, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, bro, your life be in danger for real.
Man, nuts, gang. Like, are you as loyal?
Depending on how big you is.
So if I'm doing hypothetical, like, and then if I ask you, are you gonna be like, why?
How much you do?
Okay, so let me give you a good example, nigga.
I just gave you one.
Just like going to just like being in the car with Tristan Thompson and being like, hypothetically speaking, if you was married and there was another tub, you going, you cheating?
So
nigga, we all know
comparing yourself to Tristan Thompson is
because I didn't necessarily do that, but he's trying to make it seem like I did, and now he covering his eye. That's their eye with their back hands. Who scratches their eye with their knuckles? Are you seeing what this nigga? He's the plan. Yo,
that boy did. Your cousin right on your team is the plan.
As you saw for yourself, his friend said this and then started doing the one-eye symbolism, trying to tell people he sold his soul. PlaqueBoy has denied selling his soul many times.
I'm not lagging or nothing, right? He sold his soul for a car and a belt, and now he's crying. Yeah, you're a dumb. Genuinely think that. You're a dumbass. I don't even look like it does soul.
Yes, I sold my soul. I don't have no words to say. I don't know.
But let's be honest, it's obvious at this point.
Never know, bro.
In another stream, one of PlaqueBoy's friends literally claims he sold his soul right next to him.
Hours.
You sold your soul. I don't give a fuck. You sold your soul. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, they sold you. Yeah. I was about to say,
Recently, PlaqueBoy dropped a new album, and as you can see, they have already started putting a code imagery behind them. The photo for this album cover is PlaqueBoy standing in front of a Ouroboros. This is an occult symbol of death and rebirth. His first album after signing to the major record labels has a symbol on it of death and rebirth. In the occult, the death and rebirth ritual marks the moment a person is reborn as a new person. They have learned the hidden knowledge of the occult and have been reborn. This is what PlaqueBoy is showing us with this album cover. He took the oath and is now reborn. While he might have not known what he was getting himself involved in at the beginning, he knows now because he's deep into it. All of the signs point to PlaqueBoyMax being the new puppet of the industry. That's why his friends are calling him out. That's how he got all these massive celebrities on his stream. And that's why he signed to a major record label. This is how he's becoming the biggest streamer out. We have to remember those with money use the money to buy the influence. These streamers are the new influencers, and they're the ones running the youth. Those with the money are using these streamers to push their agenda, just like they do with the music industry in Hollywood. PlaqueBoy is just another one of their puppets. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank
Shit be getting scary out here, boy. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's good to do these videos because I know a lot of people want to be streamers and content creators. And the best thing I can tell you, bro, is never get too industry. You feel me? You don't never want to get too tied into the mainstream industry. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my last video the other day about Wakassanat and shit, it's like, I'd rather make $2-3 million a year doing what I want to do, being independent, working hard, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case is, then make $30 million a year, but I'm signed to this contract where I gotta do this and I gotta do that and I gotta push this agenda and I don't agree with it, but I still gotta do it and I gotta come to this place and I gotta hang out with these people I don't even like them. They a little weird, but I still gotta work with them. You know what I'm saying? I think being a content creator and being a streamer is great because you have the freedom to really do whatever you want to do. And I feel like if you sign a contract to where you can't do what you want to do, that's when it becomes like real. You know what I'm saying? It becomes real scary. You feel me? Which is why, me personally, I take the Young Dolph approach. I'm willing to spend my own money, pay for my own advertising, pay for my own clips, pay for my own distribution, pay for my own, you know what I'm saying, promo on this person's channel. I do it myself. And I take the slow road. I take the stairs over the elevator because at least I do what I want to do, nigga. I keep my dignity. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the most important thing. But, man,